Hey friends, it's Melissa with Young and Craft Treasures on the Essential Stencil page. So we're gonna try. I haven't used melt paint for a chippy look in a little bit. I haven't done it on a live ever, I don't think, but we're gonna do that tonight for one of our backgrounds. But I only want it around my edges because I'm not 100% sure how the transfer is. Y'all, okay, here we go. I know, super easy tonight. Well, like I said, we'll do some fun backgrounds just to kind of go with that easy. But like I said, I don't want to have to do a whole lot of thinking tonight, guys. And that's what I love about Essential Stencil transfers and stencils. You don't have to really think a whole lot to make super cool projects. Does anybody else agree with me on that? It's super easy. All right, so we're going to use some water. Of course, I don't have a water bottle, but that's okay. We'll improvise, y'all. Nothing wrong with improvising, right? This is an old brush, so let's get some. This is called Hotel Rose, and like I said, it is called melt paint. So it gives me that chippy look that I love. Crackle, chippy, however you want to say it. So I'm gonna do. I have water in that bottle, by the way, guys. Somebody asked me what the difference of this between this and salt wash is. It gives a completely different look for sure. I want it kind of thick. All right, so I'm just gonna mix this up and we're gonna let it sit for just a second to thicken up a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna use some WoodWick Brown. I'm shedding tonight, guys. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and do the one side right now. And this is just, I think this is in, what is the size of this? Because I know somebody's gonna ask me. It is a 7 by 8 by 2. Well, it's like a 1 3/8. Coat of brown, because this is gonna be where our chippy layer shows through. So we just painted our surface brown. And let's get that dry. Use a chip brush for this. Okay, so we're gonna go back to our melt paint. And all I'm gonna do, like I said, it's been a while since I've used it for Crackle, so hopefully it works. We'll find out. So it's kind of runny. I'm gonna apply it over this. I might have wanted it a little bit thicker. So what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna do my initial coat. Okay, hang on. Hang on. That'll be our base coat. I forgot to put my wax on there, y'all. There was a reason I did that way. Okay, so it's gonna be a little bit different color than I want, but let me get this dry real quick. I'm gonna put my wax on there, and then we'll have our crackle effect. So I'm sorry about that, y'all. I was like, this is not going on how I wanted it to go on. I forgot the most important stuff there, y'all. All right, let's put a little bit of wax on here. Wax is normally your last step. So this is gonna be a different look than I've done before, but we'll figure it out as we're going, right, guys? We will figure it out. I just want a little bit of Crackle. That is just a soft wax. It's a fusion mineral wax. Soft wax to apply. Okay, now let's get this on here. Thicker now, and it goes on thicker. That's what I wanted originally. I just didn't have it thick enough. It is melt paint. Remember, remember I didn't put any wax at all in the middle. It's still a little bit wet, but kind of. So we've got our chippy look here, and then if you can see like right, can y'all see that right in there? Tell me if y'all can see the hearts, but it's got like that really like fine line old chippy paint by itself. Does that make sense? I am going to sand just a little bit around those edges just to enhance it, because y'all know I like the worn look a little bit. It does need to be sealed, so that's what we're gonna do next, because y'all can kind of see like the, what do you want to call it, little residue fibers. But so we've got really cool up here to the side. We've got some of that alligator. Yes. And which transfer we want to use. And stencil. I said we were just using transfers, but we will be doing some words here. So I'm going to put this right about here. And what I love about these particular transfers is because it's so much versatility to what we can do. All right, so we've got our cool watering can with our cool rustic background. How do I want to do it? Let's just put 1776 right there. I'm just gonna do one coat. I feel like that gnat just landed on my eye. We're gonna pull that up. And then I think, so we've got the 1776. I know it's hard to see when it's backwards, guys. Do I want to do, oh, I know what I want to do. Hang on. I want to put a star on the middle of my can. All right, so there is that piece right there. And we're gonna leave it just like this, because I think what I wanna do on the top is maybe like a little 4th of July red, white, and blue type curling stuff. I can't think of what it's called. So I'm gonna leave that like this for right now. And then we may come back to it, we may not. But I think it looks good. I think it looks weird for y'all because it's backwards, but I'm good with it. Guys, thanks for being patient with me, going through the process. Had to get my brain kind of going. Now it's there. Could have done some more projects now, but I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. As always, if you place an order at essentialstencil.com, if you would use code CraftTreasures, I would appreciate it. If you have any questions, guys, drop them down in the comments below. We'll be happy to go back and answer them. Good night.